Welcome to another Story Spot. I'm Professor Watermelon, and I have another great story for you. This time, we're going to read Sebastian and the Balloon by Philip C. Steed. Notice that it only says Philip C. Steed. That means that he wrote the words, and he also illustrated the pictures. Let's take a look inside. Sebastian and the Balloon. Notice we have a little red bird. I wonder if this little red bird is going to follow us through this story. Let's take a look. Sebastian and the Balloon. Look, I think the stories are already beginning. Do you see somebody in a little box? See those strings? I wonder what those strings are attached to. Maybe a balloon? Sebastian sat high on his roof, something he was never supposed to do. There's nothing to see on my street, he thought. Nothing to see at all. There's the red bird. Tonight I'll leave and see something new for a change. I think he's going to go on an adventure. So Sebastian gathered all the things he would ever need. Look at those things. What do you see? A clock? An airplane? A teddy bear? A baseball? A pillow? An umbrella? A bat? A sunflower? And look who's there! The little red bird! And when night fell, Sebastian boarded the balloon he built from Grandma's Afghans and patchwork quilts. He charted a course, he checked the breeze, he cut the strings. Now look at that balloon. Do you think that balloon will really go up into the air? Or is Sebastian using his imagination? Because I don't see any fire for the hot air balloon, do you? So the fire must be where? In his imagination. Let's see what happens. And the balloon floated free. Ooh. I see the little red bird. Do you? Soon it was time for a snack. Sebastian landed his balloon beside a leafless tree. "Excuse me," asked a bear, "are you a real balloon pilot?" "Of course I am," replied Sebastian. "Are you a real bear?" "Of course I am," replied the bear. The two looked each other right in the eyes. "Would you like a pickle sandwich?" asked Sebastian. Pickle sandwich. Do you want a pickle sandwich? I do. Yum, yum, yum. Pickle sandwiches. Look, the little bird. Is he having a pickle sandwich or just a pickle? Yeah. The wind picked up and soon it was time to go. Up and up into the milky gray fog. "Can you see the end of my nose?" asked the bear. But before Sebastian could answer, there came a loud pop. If you're in a balloon, is it ever good to hear pop? I don't think so. Look, another bird with a pointy beak. And they fell down, down, down out of the fog and onto the roof of a ramshackle house. "I'm sorry," said the very tall bird. "It was my fault." "It's okay," said Sebastian. "Would you like a pickle sandwich?" Three sisters called out, "What are you doing up there, up on the roof of our house?" "Our balloon has sprung a leak," answered Sebastian. "Oh dear," said the sisters. "If only we could find our knitting needles." Where are their knitting needles? Can you see where their knitting needles are? In their hair. Luckily, Sebastian had all the things he would ever need. Look at their house. I see the red bird. Do you see the red bird? Does that house kind of look like his house? A little bit, remember at the beginning of the book? So the sisters could start their mending. "You must be having such fun," they said, making loops and tying careful knots of yarn. "It's been so long since we've traveled. When we were very young, we'd pack strawberry sandwiches and climb up over the mountain. On the other side is the most perfect roller coaster you'll ever see." Soon the knitting was done. And when the wind picked up, everyone knew it was time to go. There's the little red bird. Up and over the mountain to the most perfect roller coaster they would ever see. But the paint was chipped and faded. The beams were bent and broken. The loop leaned badly to one side, and flocks of squawking pigeons roosted up and down the track. "Oh no!" cried the sisters. "This is not right at all!" Luckily, Sebastian had all the things he would ever need. Look, everything's black and white except the red bird. "So we'll polish and paint, we'll hammer and nail, we'll pull with all of our might. Ooh!" Look, the bird has a hammer in its beak. "And last we'll look the pigeons right in the eye and say, 'Go away!'" Where are they going to go, though, those pigeons? Where do you think they'll go? And the pigeons flew off all the way to the leafless tree, and the tree was glad to have company. "Good work," said the sisters. "Well done," said the very tall bird. "Amazing," said the real bear. And for the rest of the day and into the night, they rode. Woo! And rode until the wind picked up and it was time to go. Sebastian and the Balloon by Philip C. Steed.